You are already here, not in the way you think, but in the way you feel, as if the air itself has been waiting for you, soft and warm and thick with kindness. Close your eyes if you haven't already, and let the darkness behind your lids become something deeper. Not the absence of light, but the presence of something older, something that has been watching over you since before you knew how to name it. This place is called the vein of liquid amber, though names are only echoes here. What matters is the way it holds you, like a cradle of golden light, like the first warm breath of morning against your skin. The walls around you are not stone. They are something softer, something alive, a honeycomb of translucent membranes, pulsing with a slow rhythm, like the heartbeat of the earth itself. Each pulse sends ripples through the air, tiny waves of warmth, carrying the scent of mineral, rich water, and the faintest hint of citrus, as if the cavern has been soaking in sunlight for centuries, and now it's sharing that light with you. The floor beneath you is not solid. It is a shallow pool of liquid, neither water nor oil, but something in between, thick enough to hold you, thin enough to let you sink just a little, as if the earth is cradling your weight. The surface of the pool is perfectly still, a mirror reflecting the cavern's glow, but not the way a mirror reflects your face. It reflects the way you feel, the way you've always wanted to feel. Safe, held, seen. Drifting through the air are tiny filaments, bioluminescent threads, so light they brush against your skin like whispers, each one carrying a message, though not in words, in sensations, in the quiet hum of belonging. Time here does not move the way you're used to. It stretches. It loops. A single breath can become minutes. 2,000 ms or minutes can collapse into one endless exhale, as if the cavern is breathing with you, inhaling your tension, exhaling peace. You are not alone here, though you may not see anyone. You are surrounded by presence, a benevolent energy, the kind that doesn't demand attention, but simply is. Like the warmth of a fire on a cold night, or the quiet hum of a lullaby you've always known. The air tastes like something you've forgotten, not because it's unfamiliar, but because it's so deeply familiar, like the taste of your mother's skin when you were a child, or the first sip of water after a long thirst. It is the taste of being exactly where you're meant to be. Listen, not with your ears, but with your skin, with the part of you that remembers what it's like to be held. The cavern is humming, a frequency so low it's almost a feeling, a vibration that moves through you like a sigh. And if you let it, it will carry you deeper. This is the sound of 432 hertz. Though the number is just a shadow of what it truly is, it is the sound of the earth's heartbeat, the rhythm of your own breath when it's slow and deep, the vibration of safety, the frequency of letting go. You don't have to do anything here. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to be anything other than exactly who you are. The cavern already knows you. It has been waiting for you to remember what it's like to be held without effort, to be seen without judgment, to be loved without condition. The liquid beneath you is warm, not the kind of warmth that burns, but the kind that soothes, like the first sip of tea on a quiet morning, like the weight of a blanket pulled up to your chin. It is the warmth of being exactly where you need to be. Let your body sink just a little deeper, not because you're heavy, but because you're being held. The liquid is thick enough to support you, but thin enough to let you feel the gentle pull of gravity, as if the earth itself is cradling you, rocking you slowly, back and forth. The walls around you are pulsing, each beat sending waves of golden light through the cavern. Not the kind of light that blinds, but the kind that comforts, like the glow of a candle in a dark room, like the first light of dawn through your window. It is the light of safety, the light of home. The filaments drifting through the air are brushing against your skin, each one carrying a message, though not in words, in sensations, in the quiet hum of belonging. They are telling you that you are welcome here, that you have always been welcome here, that this place has been waiting for you. Time here is different. It doesn't rush. It doesn't drag. It simply is. Like the slow turning of the seasons, like the quiet unfolding of a flower. You don't have to hurry. You don't have to wait. You can simply be. The air is thick with the scent of minerals and the faintest hint of citrus. Like the peel of a sun-ripened peach, like the first bite of something sweet and juicy. It is the scent of nourishment, the scent of being cared for, the scent of home. Let your breath slow, not because you're forcing it, but because the cavern is breathing with you, inhaling your tension, exhaling peace. Each breath is a little deeper, a little slower, a little more like the rhythm of the earth itself. The liquid beneath you is reflecting the cavern's glow, not the way a mirror reflects your face, but the way a still pool reflects the sky. It reflects the way you feel, the way you've always wanted to feel. Safe, held, seen. The walls around you are not stone. They are something softer, something alive, a honeycomb of translucent membranes, pulsing with a slow rhythm, like the heartbeat of the earth itself. Each pulse sending ripples through the air, tiny waves of warmth. Time here does not move the way you're used to. It stretches. It loops. A single breath can become minutes. You step out of the light, and the air itself seems to pause, holding its breath around you. Your eyes adjust not to brightness, but to depth, like peering into a pool so clear it becomes invisible, until you realize the pool is looking back. The golden glow of the cavern doesn't just illuminate. It seeps into your skin, warm and thick, like honey poured over your shoulders. Your eyelashes catch the drifting filaments, each one brushing your cheek like the softest exhale of a sleeping child. And in this moment, you understand you are not entering a place, but remembering one. Julian Haven stands before you, though standing isn't quite the word. He seems to float just above the liquid amber floor, his bare feet barely disturbing the surface. His eyes are not just brown, but layered like sediment in a riverbed, flecked with gold that shifts when you blink. There's no smile on his lips, yet his presence carries the warmth of one. like sunlight through closed eyelids on a summer afternoon. His hands move toward you, not reaching, but offering, as if he's already holding something you've forgotten you lost. The air between you hums with the resonance, that deep, steady anchor that vibrates in your chest like a second heartbeat. The MacGuffin appears in his palms, not placed there, but emerging as if it was always part of him. It's a sphere no larger than a plum, but its surface isn't smooth. It's textured like the skin of a peach, if peaches were made of living light. When your fingers brush it, the sensation isn't just touch, it's recognition, like pressing your hand to a mirror and feeling the glass dissolve. The sphere pulses once, slow and deep, and for a moment, you swear you hear your own name whispered in a language you've always known. Julian's voice is quiet, but it doesn't need volume. It carries the weight of something ancient and patient. This, he says, and the word lingers in the air like the last note of a song, is the shape of your growth. You expect him to explain, but he doesn't. He simply lets the sphere rest in your hands, its weight familiar, like holding a memory you've carried for lifetimes. The liquid amber beneath your feet ripples slightly, though you haven't moved, and the filaments drift closer, brushing your arms like curious fingers. The resonance hums deeper now, vibrating through the soles of your feet, up your legs, settling in your belly like a warm stone. Julian's eyes hold yours, and in them, you see not judgment or expectation, but the quiet certainty of roots pushing through soil. The sphere in your hands begins to change, not in shape, but in texture, as if it's remembering something. The peach, like skin, softens, then roughens, then smooths again, cycling through sensations like seasons passing in seconds. You realize it's not the sphere changing. It's you, your perception shifting, expanding, like your senses are stretching to meet something just beyond reach. Julian's voice comes again, softer this time, like he's speaking from inside your own thoughts. You've always been growing, he murmurs, even when you couldn't see it. The liquid amber at your feet rises slightly, not in waves, but in slow, deliberate tendrils, curling around your ankles like gentle hands. It's not water, not oil, but something alive, warm, viscous, pulsing with the same rhythm as the resonance. The tendrils don't pull or push. They simply remind you that you're standing in something vast and patient, something that has been waiting. The filaments above drift lower, brushing your hair, your shoulders, your arms, each touch leaving a trail of warmth, like sunlight on skin. Julian's voice carries the weight of something unspoken, something that doesn't need words. Growth isn't a storm, he says, and the cavern seems to exhale with him, the golden light dimming slightly, then brightening like a slow breath. It's not a battle. It's not a race. It's the quiet unfolding of something that was always there. The sphere in your hands pulses again, and this time you feel it in your chest. A slow expansion, like your ribs are remembering how to hold more. The liquid amber at your feet rises higher, now touching your calves, warm and heavy, like being held by the earth itself. Julian's eyes reflect the cavern's glow, and in them you see not just his face, but your own, older, softer, more certain. The resonance deepens, vibrating through the liquid amber, through the filaments, through the sphere in your hands. It's not a sound, not exactly. It's a feeling, like the hum of a tuning fork pressed against your sternum, resonating through your bones. Julian steps closer, though his feet don't disturb the liquid amber. It's as if the space between you simply collapses, like a breath held too long, finally released. His hands come to rest on your shoulders, not gripping, not guiding, but simply there, like the weight of a blanket on a cold night. You are already where you need to be, he murmurs, and the words settle into your skin like rain into dry soil. The sphere in your hands begins to dissolve, not into nothing, but into you, seeping through your fingers, your palms, your wrists. It doesn't vanish. It becomes part of you, warm and heavy, like drinking sunlight and feeling it pool in your belly. The liquid amber rises higher, now touching your knees, and with it comes a sensation of floating, though your feet still rest on the cavern floor. The filaments drift closer, wrapping around your arms, your waist, your legs, not binding, but holding, like the embrace of a loved one who knows exactly how you like to be touched. Julian's voice is a whisper now, but it carries the weight of something vast and ancient. Let go, he says, and the words aren't a command, but an invitation, like the first sip of water after a long thirst. The liquid amber rises to your waist, warm and heavy, and with it comes a sensation of being cradled, like the ocean holding a ship. The filaments wrap tighter, not restricting, but reminding you that you are not alone, that you are held, that you are safe. The The resonance hums deeper, vibrating through the liquid, through the filaments, through the sphere that is now part of you. Julian's hands on your shoulders are warm, steady, like the roots of an ancient tree. The liquid amber rises to your chest, and with it comes a sensation of weightlessness, like floating in a warm bath, like being held by the arms of the earth. The filaments wrap around your torso, your arms, your legs, each touch a reminder that you are not separate, that you are part of something vast and endless. Julian's voice is softer now, like the brush of a feather against your ear. "You are already whole," he murmurs, and the words settle into your bones, like the truth of a dream you've always known. The resonance hums deeper, vibrating through you, through the liquid amber, through the filaments, through the cavern itself. The liquid amber rises to your shoulders, warm and heavy, and with it comes a sensation of being held, like the arms of the universe cradling you. The filaments wrap tighter, not binding, but reminding you that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are exactly where you need to be. Julian's hands leave your shoulders, but his presence remains, like the warmth of the sun on your skin, even after it sets. The sphere is gone now, but its warmth lingers in your chest, like the memory of a fire on a cold night. The resonance hums deeper, vibrating through you, through the liquid amber, through the filaments, through the cavern, through the earth itself. The liquid amber rises to your neck, warm and heavy, and with it comes a sensation of being held, like the arms of the ocean cradling a ship. The filaments wrap around your throat, your jaw, your cheeks, each touch a reminder that you are not alone, that you are part of something vast and endless. Julian's voice is a whisper now, like the brush of a feather against your ear. "You are already home," he murmurs, and the words settle into your bones, like the truth of a dream you've always known. The resonance hums deeper, vibrating through you, through the liquid amber, through the filaments, through the cavern, through the earth, through the stars. The liquid amber rises to your chin, warm and heavy, and with it comes a sensation of being held, like the arms of the universe cradling you. The filaments wrap around your lips, your nose, your forehead, each touch a reminder that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are exactly where you need to be. Julian's presence fades, but his warmth remains, like the memory of a fire on a cold night. The resonance hums deeper, vibrating through you, through the liquid amber, through the filaments, through the cavern, through the earth, through the stars, through the void. You are not alone. You are held. You are home. The liquid amber rises to your eyes, warm and heavy, and with it comes a sensation of being held, like the arms of the ocean cradling a ship. The filaments wrap around your eyelids, your temples, your scalp, each touch a reminder that you are not separate, that you are part of something vast and endless. The resonance hums deeper, vibrating through you, through the liquid amber, through the filaments, through the cavern, through the earth, through the stars, through the void, through the silence. You are not alone. You are held. You are home. You are whole. The liquid amber rises higher, covering your eyes, your forehead, your crown, warm and heavy, like the arms of the universe cradling you. And now, there is only the resonance, the hum, the anchor, vibrating through you, through the liquid amber, through the filaments, through the cavern, through the earth, through the stars. There is no Julian, no sphere, no cavern, only the sensation of being held, of being home, of being exactly where you need to be. The resonance hums deeper, vibrating through your bones, through your skin, through your breath, through your thoughts, through your dreams. You are not alone. You are held. You are home. You are whole. You are growing. And in this moment, there is no time, no space, no separation. Only the quiet, endless unfolding of something that was always there. The circle is already waiting for you, though you may not yet see it with your eyes. The air hums at 432 hertz, a deep, resonant tone that vibrates through the soles of your feet, through the bones of your legs, through the marrow of your spine. You feel the vibration not as sound, but as a gentle pressure, like the weight of warm water pressing against your skin, holding you up without effort. Your breath slows without instruction, each inhale drawing in the scent of damp earth and crushed sage, each exhale releasing the faintest trace of something old, something that no longer serves you. The ground beneath you is not just ground. It is a living membrane, soft and yielding, covered in moss that parts slightly as your weight shifts. You feel the texture of it against your fingertips, cool and slightly damp, like the inside of a seashell. And as you press down, the moss springs back, as if remembering its shape. Your body remembers too, though you may not know it yet. this is a place where time moves differently, where every sensation is allowed to unfold at its own pace. The air is thick with the scent of rain that hasn't fallen yet, the kind of humidity that clings to your skin like a second layer, warm and comforting. And beneath it all, the steady pulse of 40 hertz, a slower, deeper rhythm that syncs with the beating of your heart, slowing it just enough to let you feel each beat as a separate, sacred thing. You are not alone here. Though you may not see them yet, you feel the presence of others, their energy woven into the air like threads of light, each one humming at its own frequency, yet all harmonizing with the central tone. One of these threads is Gareth Vane, his presence like a warm hand resting on your shoulder, not guiding, not pushing, but simply there, steady and unshaken. You feel his energy as a deep, golden warmth, like sunlight filtered through honey, and it spreads through you, not as heat, but as a quiet certainty, a knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. And with that knowing comes a softening, a loosening of something tight in your chest, something you may not have even realized was there until now. The circle is not a circle of people, not yet. It is a circle of light, of energy, of intention. You see it now, or perhaps you don't see it so much as feel it. A ring of gentle radiance hovering just above the ground, pulsing in time with the 432 hertz tone. The light is not bright, not harsh. It is soft, like moonlight on water, shifting and rippling as if alive. And as you step closer, you realize that the light is not just around you, but within you, threading through your veins, illuminating the spaces between your thoughts. Your breath deepens again, and this time, you feel the air moving not just into your lungs, but into every cell, every fiber of your being, as if your body is remembering how to breathe for the first time. You are standing at the edge of the circle now. Though you haven't moved, you've simply arrived. The light before you parts slightly, like a curtain being drawn back, and you feel the invitation, not as words, but as a pull, a gentle tugging at your center. Your feet respond before your mind does, lifting slightly, then settling again, as if testing the ground, testing your own readiness. The moss beneath you is cooler here, damp with dew that hasn't yet evaporated, and as your toes curl into it, you feel the tiny droplets clinging to your skin, each one a tiny weight, a tiny reminder that you are here, now, in this moment, The air around you is still, so still that you can hear the faintest rustle of leaves above, the whisper of wind moving through branches that haven't yet decided to sway. You step into the circle. The moment your foot crosses the threshold, the light around you shifts, deepening in color, taking on a richer hue, like the sky just before sunset. You feel the shift in your body too, a warmth spreading through your chest, your arms, your legs, as if you've stepped into a bath of liquid gold. The vibration of the 432 Hz tone grows stronger here, not louder, but more present, as if it's no longer just in the air, but in your bones, in your blood, in the very core of you. And with that presence comes a quieting, a stilling of the mind, as if the thoughts that were once so loud, so insistent, have softened into something gentle, something almost like a hum. You are not the only one here. Though you may not see them yet, you feel the others, each one a point of light, a presence, a warmth. One of them is closer than the rest, and as you turn toward them, you feel a shift in the air, a subtle change in pressure, like the moment before a storm when the world holds its breath. And then you see them, or rather, you feel them first, their energy like a soft glow, like the first light of dawn creeping over the horizon. Their name is a name, though names are not important here, not really. What matters is the way their presence makes you feel, the way it settles into your chest like a sigh, like a release. A name is not here to judge, not here to fix, not here to demand. They are simply here as you are, as Gareth Vane is, as the circle itself is, present, open, ready. You feel their energy as a quiet invitation, a gentle nudge towards something deeper, something truer. And as you look at them, or rather, as you feel them, you realize that they carry something with them, something heavy, something that has been weighing them down for a long time. It is not a burden in the way you might think of one. It is not a physical weight, not a visible chain, but it is there, in the way their shoulders hold just a little too much tension, in the way their breath catches just slightly before it releases. This is a flaw, though it is not a flaw in the way you might think of one. It is not a mistake, not a failure, not something to be ashamed of. It is simply a belief, a story that has taken root in their mind, in their heart, in their body. The belief that peace must be earned, that it is not something that can simply be, but something that must be worked for, struggled for, fought for. And as you feel this belief in them, you realize that you have carried it too, in your own way, in your own time. It is there in the way your jaw tightens when you think of rest, in the way your shoulders rise when you think of stillness, in the way your breath quickens when you think of simply being. The circle holds this belief now, not as something to be feared, not as something to be resisted, but as something to be seen, to be felt, to be understood. The 432 Hertz tone deepens, vibrating through the ground, through the air, through the very fabric of the circle. And as it does, the belief begins to soften, to loosen its grip. You feel it in your own body, the way the tension in your shoulders eases just a fraction, the way your breath deepens just a little more, the way your mind quiets just a little further. And as the belief softens, you feel something else rising in its place, something warm, something gentle, something like forgiveness. This forgiveness is not for a name, not really. It is for the belief itself, for the way it has shaped their world, for the way it has kept them from seeing the truth that peace is not something to be earned, but something to be received, something that is already here, already present, already waiting. You feel this truth in your bones, in the way the ground beneath you holds you up without effort, in the way the air around you moves through you without resistance. And as you feel it, you realize that a name feels it too, that the circle feels it, that Gareth Vane feels it, that the very earth beneath you feels it. The belief begins to dissolve now, not with a struggle, not with a fight, but with a quiet surrender, like a leaf letting go of the branch, like a breath releasing into the air. You feel it in your body, the way the last of the tension melts away, the way your muscles relax into the ground, the way your breath moves freely, without thought, without effort. And as the belief dissolves, something new takes its place, something light, something expansive, something like freedom. You feel it in the way your chest opens, in the way your heart beats just a little slower, in the way your mind settles into a quiet, steady hum. A name is smiling now, though you may not see it. You feel it in the way their energy shifts, in the way the air around them softens, in the way the circle itself seems to brighten. Their shoulders have dropped, their breath has deepened, their hands have unclenched, and you realize that they are no longer carrying the weight of the belief, no longer holding onto the story that peace must be earned. as you feel this shift in them, you feel it in yourself too. The way your own body relaxes just a little more. The way your own breath deepens just a little further. The way your own mind quiets just a little more. The circle holds this moment now, this moment of release, this moment of surrender, this moment of quiet, deep acceptance. The 432 Hz tone shifts now, deepening, slowing, becoming something even more resonant, even more present. It is no longer just a sound. It is a feeling, a vibration, a pulse that moves through you, through a name, through the circle, through the very earth beneath you. And as it moves, it carries with it a sense of wholeness, of completeness, of something that has always been here, always been present, always been waiting. You feel it in the way your body settles into the ground, in the way your breath moves through you, in the way your mind rests in the quiet. And you realize that this is what acceptance feels like. Not a struggle, not a fight, but a simple, quiet knowing. A deep, unshakable certainty that you are exactly where you need to be. The circle is brighter now. Though you may not see it, you feel it. In the way the air around you hums with energy. In the way the ground beneath you pulses with life. In the way your own body vibrates with the same frequency. You are not separate from the circle, not separate from a name, not separate from Gareth Vane, not separate from the earth beneath you. You are part of it, woven into it, held by it. And as you feel this, you realize that the circle has always been here, always been waiting, always been ready to hold you, to support you, to remind you of what you already know. And in this moment, there is no need for words, no need for thoughts, no need for anything, but this quiet, deep, unshakable acceptance. The 40 Hz pulse slows now, deepening, becoming something even more steady, even more grounding. It moves through you like a wave, carrying with it a sense of deep, abiding peace, a peace that is not dependent on anything, not earned by anything, but simply is. You feel it in the way your body relaxes completely, in the way your breath moves without effort, in the way your mind settles into a quiet, steady hum. And as you feel this peace, you realize that it has always been here, always been present, always been waiting for you to simply receive it. A name is still here, still present, still holding this moment with you. You feel their energy now, something warm, something gentle, something like a soft glow, like the first light of dawn. And as you feel them, you realize they are not separate from you, not separate from the circle, not separate from the peace that surrounds you. They are part of it, woven into it, held by it, just as you are, just as Gareth Vane is, just as the earth beneath you is. And in this moment, there is no need for anything but this quiet, deep, unshakable acceptance. This knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. The circle holds you now, not as something separate, but as something whole, something complete, something that has always been here, always been waiting. You feel it in the way the air moves through you, in the way the ground holds you up, in the way the light surrounds you, in the way the vibration moves through you. And as you feel this, you realize that there is nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to change. There is only this moment, this quiet, this peace, this deep, unshakable acceptance. Your breath slows even further. Your body relaxes even more. Your mind settles even deeper. And you feel yourself sinking into this moment, into this peace, into this knowing. The 432 hertz tone fades now, not disappearing, but softening, becoming something even more subtle, even more present. It is no longer a sound, but a feeling, a vibration, a pulse that moves through you, through the circle, through the very fabric of this moment. And as it fades, it leaves behind something deeper, something quieter, something like a whisper, like a sigh, like a release. You feel it in the way your body settles into the ground, in the way your breath moves without thought, in the way your mind rests in the quiet. And you realize that this is what surrender feels like. Not a giving up, not a giving in, but a simple, quiet letting go. A deep, unshakable trust in the moment, in the peace, in the knowing. The circle is still here, still holding you, still reminding you of what you already know. You feel it in the way the air moves through you, in the way the ground holds you up, in the way the light surrounds you, in the way the vibration moves through you. And as you feel this, you realize that there is nothing to fear, nothing to resist, nothing to struggle against. There is only this moment, this peace, this deep, unshakable acceptance. Your breath slows even further. Your body relaxes even more. Your mind settles even deeper. And you feel yourself sinking into this moment, into this peace, into this knowing. A name is still here, still present, still holding this moment with you. You feel their energy now as something warm, something gentle, something like a soft glow, like the first light of dawn. And as you feel them, you realize that they are not separate from you, not separate from the circle, not separate from the peace that surrounds you. They are part of it, woven into it, held by it, just as you are, just as Gareth Vane is, just as the earth beneath you. And now, as the words begin to soften around you, like the edges of a dream dissolving into morning light, you can feel the resonance humming gently beneath everything. A steady, soothing presence that doesn't need your attention to keep working. It simply is, like the quiet rhythm of your own breath when you're not even thinking about it. This peace isn't something you have to hold on to, because it's already holding you, cradling you in its quiet embrace. And the more you let go of the need to control it, the deeper it can settle into your bones, your muscles, your very cells, like warm honey spreading through every part of you. The images that floated through your mind, the colors, the sensations, they're all fading now, not disappearing, but softening, becoming part of the background of your rest, like the way a favorite song might linger in your thoughts long after it's ended. Just a whisper of melody you carry with you. And the beautiful thing about this resonance, this gentle hum, is that it doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work, quietly, patiently, like the roots of a tree growing beneath the soil, unseen but always present, always nourishing, always supporting you. Your body knows exactly what to do with this. It knows how to absorb the calm, how to let the tension dissolve, how to drift into deeper and deeper states of rest. Because this is what your body was designed to do, to heal, to restore, to find its way back to balance. And the more you trust this process, the more you allow yourself to simply be here, without effort, without expectation, the more natural it becomes, like slipping into a warm bath that's been waiting for you all along. There's no need to remember every word. No need to hold onto any particular moment. The important part isn't in the details. It's in the feeling, the deep, quiet knowing that you are safe, that you are held, that you are exactly where you need to be right now. And this feeling, this peace, it doesn't belong only to this moment. It's always here, waiting for you, like a quiet room in your mind that you can return to whenever you need it, whenever you want to feel this way again. It's like a favorite blanket you keep folded at the end of your bed, always there, always ready always offering the same comfort it did the first time you wrapped yourself in it. Or like a door that's never locked, that you can push open whenever you want to step back into this space. This stillness, this deep, quiet rest. And the beautiful thing is, you don't even have to think about it. Your body remembers. Your mind remembers. And when the time is right, when you're ready, you'll find your way back here naturally, effortlessly, like coming home. The words are growing softer now, more distant, like someone speaking to you from the other end of a long, quiet hallway. And with each breath you take, the space between the words grows wider, filled with the gentle hum of the resonance, the steady, soothing presence that's been with you all along. You don't need to listen closely anymore. You don't need to do anything at all. Just let the words drift away, like leaves floating downstream, carried by the current of your own breath, your own rhythm, your own perfect pace. And as they fade, you might notice how quiet it's become inside you. Not an empty quiet, but a full one, rich with possibility, with rest, with the deep, unshakable knowing that everything is exactly as it should be. This is where the real healing happens, in the spaces between the words, in the stillness that follows them, in the gentle unfolding of your own natural state of peace. You might feel your body growing heavier now, or lighter, or simply more at ease. It doesn't matter which it is, because all of them are right. All of them are perfect. All of them are exactly what you need in this moment. Your eyelids might feel warm and heavy, or they might already be closed, resting gently against your cheeks, soft and still. And if they're not closed yet, that's okay too. Whenever you're ready, whenever it feels right, you can let them close, softly, easily, like the petals of a flower folding inward at the end of the day. And as they do, you might notice how the darkness behind your eyelids isn't empty at all. It's full, rich, warm, like the inside of a cozy nest, or the quiet space between stars on a clear summer night. This is your space now, your sanctuary, your place of deep, quiet rest. The resonance is still here, still humming, still working its gentle magic, but it doesn't need your attention anymore. It's like the way the earth keeps turning, the way the tides keep rising and falling, the way your heart keeps beating, all without you having to think about it. This is the natural order of things, quiet, steady rhythm of healing, of restoration, of coming back to yourself. And the more you let go, the more you allow this process to unfold in its own time, in its own way, the more deeply it can work. Like a seed planted in rich soil, given time, given space, given the right conditions, it will grow in ways you can't even imagine yet. You might notice your breath growing slower now, deeper, more even, each inhale drawing in calm, each exhale releasing anything that no longer serves you, anything that doesn't belong in this moment of rest. And with each breath, you might feel yourself sinking a little deeper, drifting a little further into this beautiful, quiet space of being. There's no rush, no destination, no need to get anywhere. You're already exactly where you need to be, already doing exactly what you need to be doing, which is simply to be here, to be present, to be at peace. And the more you allow yourself to simply be, the more this peace can grow, can expand, can fill every part of you. You might feel a gentle warmth spreading through you now, starting at your center and radiating outward, like sunlight breaking through clouds on a cool morning, or the first sip of a warm drink on a chilly day. This warmth isn't something you have to create. It's already there, already part of you, waiting to be noticed, waiting to be felt. And as it spreads, you might notice how it softens everything it touches, your muscles, your thoughts, even the space between your thoughts. This is the power of rest, the power of allowing, the power of simply being. And the more you let this warmth spread, the more you let it fill you, the more natural it becomes, like coming home to a place you've always known. The words are fading now, becoming softer, more distant, like echoes in a quiet room. And with each breath you take, the space between them grows wider, filled with the gentle hum of the resonance, the steady, soothing presence that's been with you all along. You don't need to hold onto anything anymore. You don't need to remember anything in particular. All that matters is this moment, this breath, this deep, quiet peace that's always been here, waiting for you. And as the words fade completely, you might notice how the resonance remains, a quiet, steady presence, like the hum of a distant engine, or the sound of your own heartbeat when you press your ear to your pillow. This is your anchor now, your connection to this deep, quiet rest, your reminder that you are safe, you are held, you are exactly where you need to be. You might feel your body growing heavier now, or lighter, or simply more at ease. It doesn't matter which it is, because all of them are right. All of them are perfect. All of them are exactly what you need. Your muscles might feel warm and relaxed, like they've been gently massaged by the resonance itself. Or they might feel soft and loose, like they've melted into the surface beneath you. And if there's any part of you that's still holding on, that's still tense, that's still trying, you can let it go now. Just imagine that tension dissolving, like sugar in warm tea, or like mist rising from a quiet lake at dawn. And as it dissolves, you might feel a gentle wave of relaxation spreading through you, starting at the top of your head and flowing downward, through your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your belly, your hips, your legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes. This is your time now, your space, your moment of deep, quiet rest. There is nothing you need to do here, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to change. You are exactly as you should be, exactly where you should be, exactly who you should be in this moment. And the more you allow yourself to simply be here, to simply rest, to simply let go, the more this peace can grow, can expand, can become a part of you. Like the way a river carves its path through stone, not by force, but by gentle, persistent presence. This is how healing happens, not by pushing, not by forcing, but by allowing, by trusting, by letting the natural rhythm of your own body and mind guide you. You might notice your thoughts growing quieter now, softer, more distant, like clouds drifting across a clear blue sky, or leaves floating on the surface of a still pond. And if a thought does arise, if something does catch your attention, you can simply notice it, acknowledge it, and let it drift away again. There's no need to engage with it, no need to hold on to it, no need to make it mean anything at all. It's just a thought, just a passing cloud, just a leaf on the water, and you can let it go as easily as it came. And as you do, you might notice how the space between your thoughts grows wider, quieter, more peaceful. The resonance is still here, still humming, still working its gentle magic, but it doesn't need your attention anymore. It's like the way the earth keeps turning. the way the seasons keep changing, the way your heart keeps beating, all without you having to think about it. This is the natural order of things, the quiet, steady rhythm of healing, of restoration, of coming back to yourself. And the more you let go, the more you allow this process to unfold in its own time, in its own way, the more deeply it can work. Like a seed planted in rich soil, given time, given space, given the right conditions, it will grow in ways you can't even imagine yet. You might feel a gentle heaviness in your limbs now, or a soft, floating sensation, or simply a deep, quiet stillness. It doesn't matter which it is, because all of them are right. All of them are perfect. All of them are exactly what you need. Your body knows how to rest, how to heal, how to find its way back to balance. And the more you trust this process, the more you allow yourself to simply be here, the more natural it becomes. Like slipping into a warm bath that's been waiting for you, or curling up under a favorite blanket on a rainy afternoon. This is your time now, your space, your moment of deep, quiet rest. And the more you let go, the more you allow yourself to simply be, the more this piece can grow, can expand, can become a part of you. The words are almost gone now, fading into the quiet hum of the resonance, into the gentle rhythm of your own breath. And as they fade, you might notice how the space around you feels softer, warmer, more welcoming, like the way a room feels after a long, peaceful day, when the light is soft and golden, and everything is still and quiet. This is your space now, your sanctuary, your place of deep, quiet rest. And the more you allow yourself to simply be here, to simply rest, to simply let go, the more this piece can become a part of you. Like the way a favorite song might linger in your thoughts long after it's ended. Just a whisper of melody you carry with you. You don't need to remember anything in particular. You don't need to hold onto any specific moment. All that matters is this feeling, this deep, quiet knowing that you are safe, that you are held, that you are exactly where you need to be. And this feeling, this peace, it's always here, waiting for you, like a quiet room in your mind that you can return to whenever you need it. It's like a favorite blanket you keep folded at the end of your bed, always there, always ready, always offering the same comfort it did the first time you wrapped yourself in it. Or like a door that's never locked, that you can push open whenever you want to step back into this space. This stillness, this deep, quiet rest. This is your time now, your space, your moment of deep, quiet rest. There's nothing you need to do. Drift softly. The quiet remembers you.